We just took a long break there to catch up a little bit, and we're watching the TV, and there's just all hell breaking loose everywhere as far as nature goes.
A lot of nature
we're
things
kind of discussing
happening.
nature because Bill Burr is really into that stuff.
Well, he reads a lot. He's very educated on the global warming thing.
Completely
and
not true. I read all of the same point of view. That's not reading. That's just moronic.
Me and Bill have butted heads a few times on this program about the whole global warming thing. And during the break, I was saying, you might have a little something to this thing.
Yeah, when tornadoes are 1.25 miles wide.
How do you, you know what, the whole tornado chasing, I think that's going to go away.
Yeah.
Because
people are just going to run away from them.
Yeah, back in the day, remember when they used to look, they would be, up top maybe they were 1 mile, but they would go down to a little shape. Now it's just like some big fat chick just coming over the horizon.
Looking for food.
There's nothing you can do.
I watched that awful Twister last night. We were talking about it the other day too.
Oh,
the movie
sucks.
Twister.
That wasn't a coincidence, by the way.
I was talking about how horrible it was. I know, because they do that. They pop in a movie that wasn't scheduled.
Yeah, the tornado's in the news right now.
Twister
get
was
Twister on the TV,
and it is such a bad movie. They're all just it's chasing, man. Extreme. Extreme, man!
And there's so many, really good actors in it.
I know.
The second they say cut, they're going paycheck.
Yeah, paycheck. That scene in the drive-in movie theater where they're getting, the readings and finding out that the weather is really bad, and one of the guys comes out and says, it's coming this way! And Bill Paxton goes, it's already here! I was like, whoa, that is some horrific fucking movie shit.
We got that clip. We played
I've never seen that movie.
Well,
Twister?
Doesn't at one point Philip Seymour Hoffman go something like, we're tornado chasers.
Yeah.
It's what we do.
It's what we do. In one scene...
That was before he was Philip Seymour Hoffman, by the way.
I know.
That's when he was, hey, Phil, come on, we're shooting this.
Some actor named Phil.
In one scene...
He's embarrassed that he was in that movie now.
In one scene, the truck's flipping over and lands on its roof, and no one knows if anyone's dead. And Philip Seymour Hoffman gets out, and he's like, "Your truck turned over, man!" Yeah. And he's laughing. Meanwhile, any normal person would be, "Oh my God, are you okay? What the fuck? How are we gonna get out of here?"
But they're extreme.
It's extreme. You see the fucking truck, man? Fucking brutal. Tornado, man! Just shut up. No one acts like that.
We got something from Oklahoma. Bastard, what's up? You're on the Opie and Anthony show.
Hey, man. Love the show. I just wanted to say the tornadoes aren't near as bad as they used to be. That global warming, as far as what, the tornadoes go, in the last 5 years, there hasn't been shit.
Let me tell you something.
Tell Kansas that.
They've gotten a little better at warning people that tornadoes are coming, so you don't see as many dead people from tornadoes, but there's still just as many.
No, as far as Oklahoma and Kansas, in the last 5 years, no. Before that, the May 3rd, '99, I was there, and I lost my car because of that one, and that was the biggest one ever recorded.
Lost his car.
But, what is that like? As you're just standing there holding onto an apple tree, and your
no, actually, I was parked underneath the bridge, and up until that day. They told people, well, you can get underneath the bridge and get on the
now they say don't do that.
It's like a wind tunnel.
Yeah.
Why?
Because of that day. Well, that day, a woman and her child got underneath the bridge, and it pulled them both out and killed them both. I got lucky because I had my back to the tornado, and I had my back against the wall. And just kind of, I had a vacuum created.
Ignored it.
And,
I turned my back on it and made believe it wasn't there. I played dead. They tell you to play dead if a tornado
I'm not even going to acknowledge that you're making all that noise with your wind. Until you can calm down.
And can they make another sound analogy aside from the freight train? It sounds like a freight train.
No, I hate that analogy, too. My analogy is get in a NASCAR, stick your head out the window at 200 miles an hour, and that's kind of what it sounds like.
I like that one.
We all can't drive NASCAR.
Can't do that either.
It sounds like you're a little ant on a soup spoon, and a mother is blowing on it to cool it.
I like that one. I'm going to start using that one. I hope the news picks up on it.
Jimmy, you're the master.
Thank you, by the way, Kyle is saying, he's from Oklahoma as well. He's on the phone with you, bastard. Kyle says 18 tornadoes last month.
This year.
Kyle.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I live in the Oklahoma Panhandle, And about a month ago, we had, in the Oklahoma and Texas panhandles, had 18 tornadoes in one night. And about 2 weeks later, had 15 or 20 more, all in the same night. So
that's actually not true.
Huh?
That's not true.
Oh, absolutely true.
Oh, okay.
Well, this year has been bad. This year's been bad. There's no doubt. But there's a cycle. We go through a cycle. We'll have a year or two of a shitload of tornadoes and then nothing.
You know what? This guy really was sounding like he was knowing what he was talking about.
A statistic coming in. There have been 211 tornadoes in May so far. It is the 9th of May. There have been 211 tornadoes.
That is deceptive because it's very common when the weather changes, which is what's happening in the Midwest. And a lot of the small tornadoes, which are unnoticeable, are classified as tornadoes. But if they don't go over a 4.7, they're not going to ever injure any type of property.
That was great.
Season yet.
Wasn't he good?
We're not even in our tornado season yet.
No.
Exactly.
You can't hunt him
yet.
The
first guy works for a corporation. He's got a microchip in his neck. He says, everybody relax, nothing to see here.
He's an aerosol salesman.
All right, guys.
The end of May.
Chuli's gum. Buy Chuli's gum. Huh? An aerosol salesman.
The end of May is the end of tornado season. June, July, there's not very much.
No, there's
so we're getting to the end of it.
And then we get ready. And then we get ready for hurricane season. It's like, when one sport ends and the new one begins.
Yes.
We get ready for the hurricane.
Yeah, he has like the calm of a man who's spoken behind a podium.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Well, I had to dig a dead guy out of my car that day, that May 3rd tornado.
That's
so
awesome.
after I've seen that, it was like no big deal. I've got a slew of pictures.
Hold on, it's not every day you get to dig up a dead guy. You can't just throw that out like
and leave us there.
What you had for breakfast.
Let's be serious for a second. Now, was he covered in something, or was the car just flipped over?
The car flipped over and his head was hanging out the sunroof.
Suck his cock.
Dead guy.
God.
So, I mean, once it's like a military guy. Once they said they shot somebody, they can deal with shooting other people. But that's why I'm so calm about it. Is because
now that you've seen somebody die, you can pull somebody else, no problem.
You pull up to the dead guy, then what happened?
I spent about an hour talking to him because I thought he was still alive. I thought maybe he was still alive.
You thought he was alive?
I couldn't see his face, but
I was
I was trying to get him to talk or something. But
now he's hanging out the roof and you're talking to him. All right, we got that. And then what happened?
Am I being set up?
My question is,
dude,
my question is,
don't listen to everything.
Don't listen to every minute of this stupid show so we can still have our fun.
Wait, this is an important question.
All right, Jimmy's got something though.
How used to boring people are you, where you could talk to someone for an hour and not realize they were dead?
Thanks, Jimmy, but no, it's
true. He talked to him for an hour.
He was trying out for a weekend at Bernie's 2 or something. Or did they make 2? They made 2, right?
It's called shock. I had a stick stuck in my arm.
Oh, you did?
From debris.
Right.
So, it's shock. But
what do you think you did to deserve that?
Boring.
A stick in his arm. What do you want, Jeff Dunham's puppets? Fucking beat it.
Well,
talking to a dead guy for an hour.
An hour. I can see him. He said, "How are you?" and the guy didn't respond. But he's actually he kept switching subjects and trying to find a good one that the guy would respond to.
I know.
Yeah,
I don't think the Sooners are going to be good this year either.
Well, let's ask the guy. What did you
talk to the dead guy about for an hour?
No, I was in shock. I was just trying to get him to say something.
And obviously he wouldn't, but what were you asking him? What were you saying?
I was just like, I was repeating the same thing over and over again.
What was that thing?
It was like, it was just I can't remember exactly what I said. Something like, just say something if you can hear me or move or something like that.
I'd love to see 58 minutes in. I am going to ask you one more time.
Yo, excuse me, sir.
Time.
Then finally I did like...
You know what? This guy must have had a look on his face like he was about to talk, but he was just frozen in that position.
Maybe he wasn't dead. He just played dead because you were so boring.
The look on your face of fascination and actually being dead, it's a very thin line.
Maybe he was scared because there was some fucking retard with a stick in his arm talking to him.
Maybe he was... Maybe the guy was actually alive, but you were like a naughty boy asking for a hookup or something, and the guy's like, "Oh, I'll just play dead."
I'm going to play dead in my
an hour later,
sunroof.
he actually died.
And did you see blood or anything, or did you take his pulse? What did you do?
No, I was feeling his leg. It was still warm, but no, I didn't take a pulse or anything. I didn't climb in the car.
Why would you feel his inner thigh to see if he was still breathing?
No, his leg. His calf was hanging out the window, and his head was down underneath the sunroof.
What indicated that he wasn't living? Would it be that? The fact that he didn't talk for an hour and his calf was sticking out the window.
And his head was out the sunroof?
Yeah.
Maybe you should have realized.
And his ass cheek was out the hatchback. This guy was in pieces.
His head was down the road a spell.
When I was forearm deep into his asshole, he didn't move.
Dude, was his head could you see his head, or was it crushed by the roof?
No, he was crushed underneath it. The car was completely upside down.
Oh, so you weren't able to see his head or his face or anything?
No.
So you talked to a guy who was pancake flat for an hour before you realized that this guy was dead?
With a calf that was lukewarm still.
Would you finally just put butter and syrup on him when you realized? Jesus Christ.
This guy's spirit must have been hovering over going, look at this fucking dummy talking to my body.
It's a good thing you weren't outside McDonald's. You would have sat down next to the big plastic fella with the red hair and made sure he was okay.
I gotta say, the guy's thorough, though. You're thorough.
He is thorough. An hour.
Bastard, you're a thorough. There's no doubt.
One other thing he would have been laughing at his spirit hanging over there is by myself. You know how you always hear that people get super strength when they're under duress or whatever.
Yeah.
Me sitting there, him looking at me, just trying to pick up that car and push it over.
You try to pick up the car because you heard all those stories of retard strength?
Well, no, this guy actually had super strength, but the car was broken down and he pushed it over and crushed the guy's head.
Yeah. Well, I'm 6'5", 300 pounds, so, I'm kind of arrogant in a way. But
the guy just thought, I swear, he thought, because of the way he was positioned, that he was wearing a car suit. He thought his head went through and his legs go out the window.
So what's up with that?
On his way to a Halloween party.
Yeah, yes. I'm dressed as a Chevy truck.
What's up with the retard strength?
Dressed as a tornado victim.
Sir, what's up with the retard strength? You get anything going on?
Yeah, did it work?
No, oh shit! I walked into that one.
Another.
No,
told us.
No, I wouldn't say retard strength is just.
You couldn't get enough energy.
Adrenaline.
Were you at least making special needs noises like? People are trying to pick it up.
People are screaming on the instant feedback. Matt from the city. An hour? He's something. Why don't you go for fucking help, you idiot?
The guy
I didn't have a car. It destroyed my car.
He was probably alive in the beginning of it and bled to death mercifully.
Oh, God. As you're just yapping to him.
Mud.
Or the guy, he saw the hand moving and the guy pulled a gun out of his own pocket and blew his pancake head off. I wouldn't have to hear that same question again.
He did it with a BB gun. His head was so thin.
I love you, Jimmy.
I'm only teasing you, sir. God, we're glad you survived.
Yeah.
Godspeed. Godspeed.
Thank you. It's not as bad as they say it is. It's just this year, and I'm sure next year will probably be shit, too.
All right, we're going to take lemons and bore us.
And there looks like just a tiny little flood's happening in Missouri right now.
We're going to take lemons and squish them flat and talk to them.
Oh, yeah, there you go. One of the Great Lakes is in Kansas right now. That's fine. I think it's okay.
Really, in Oklahoma, Kansas, and Missouri, what are we losing anyway?
Really.
I wonder how far from
Lake
the comedy
Missouri.
club I just worked at.
Lake Missouri. It's a new.
Look at that.
A new lake.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say that house isn't in the middle of a lake.
Honey, we got waterfront property.
Yeah.
Just like we always dreamed.
All right. Very good. And this happens from time to time with our radio show. Yesterday, Ant and I were talking about Category 5 hurricanes because the news decided the news needed something like this. They weren't getting a great story, so they decided out of nowhere to get an expert to talk about Category 5 hurricanes hitting New York, which is completely ridiculous. Is it possible? Sure. All right, fine. But, I mean, the odds are so ridiculous. It's not
the water's too cold.
It's not worth talking about and scaring the crap out of people that live in this area. And we were joking about that. And I said, look, what we are scared about is manhole covers exploding.
Ooh.
Category 5 hurricane. That's way down on our list of things we're worrying about on a regular basis. An earthquake possibly destroying, New York City, way down on the list. The Loch Ness Monster in the Hudson River, way down on our list. We worry about dumb stuff like the manhole covers popping up and clunking you on the
getting
head.
Electrocuted by...
There you go.
Wow, see? The manhole cover's popping up.
This isn't the first time, and,
My favorite part of that was listening to dumb Voss trying to get in.
It's
like a retarded duck.
We were like Club Soda Kenny stopping a car yesterday, man. We would just stop him in his tracks and move on to something else.
He would start to try to say something, and then we would just talk right over.
What Dummy does is he shakes his hands, his arms stiffly shake because they have no bendability, and his head moves. He just looks like a confused idiot, which he is.
Yeah.
It's a perfectly accurate look.
Of course.
Chocolate rain. The dummy's trying to be poignant again. Chocolate rain.
But the other part of that story from yesterday, we were kind of joking about the whole weather thing. Like, we're never bothered by weather for the most part. And a tornado touches down on Long Island yesterday.
We were talking about, no big weather phenomenons happen in New York that really do that much damage or anything. And a tornado touches down. It was an F1. F1, not that, powerful, but you get winds into the 100 miles an hour range. And the news was all over it. All over it. Tornado. They had to get all the news vans there and their reporters there. And,
was this before the steam pipe?
Yes.
So they thought they could use this to scare people a little bit, right?
Yeah, this was the big story because the big rainstorms we had here in New York and out on Long Island were just ridiculous. Wound up screwing up my basement a little bit. I was very upset about that. You know what happened? You know those basement windows, when you have a basement window, they put the little half moon well around it.
Yeah.
So it's about
because the window's
3 feet down.
Yeah, the window's below the ground.
It's below the ground.
Technically, right?
It's a big metal well.
Yeah, we got it.
And then there's drainage at the bottom of it. Well, apparently that was kind of full of leaves. A little bit of leaves. It would have drained during a normal rainstorm, but this was just ridiculous. So it rained to the point where that well completely filled up. It's 3 feet high on the window. And an additional 2 feet under the window. It's about 5 feet high. There was 5 feet of water against one of my basement windows. It looked like you were in a submarine.
Oh, wow.
It was, I swear, I just wanted to throw fish in there and make it a fish tank. It was that, it looked like that.
I thought it flooded the basement, though.
No, all of a sudden, the window cracked.
Oh, okay.
Started cracking, but it's dual-paned window. And the inside window cracked, which is odd because the water was pushing against the outside pane of the window. And when that happened, the alarm went off. So during the end of the show, if you noticed me texting like crazy here, I get a text from my girlfriend going, the alarm just went off.
Oh, you said yesterday that the basement was flooding.
No, well, it was. But this was at first she just said the alarm went off. Mm-hmm. And I text back, grab the gun. That's my first response. When that alarm goes off, take up a defensive position. That's what I told her.
She was trying to fend off the water, so she shot through the window.
Right, and broke it.
At bay.
I just typed in, grab the gun. And then she gets the call from the alarm company, and they work things out, make sure it's not an emergency, and puts the gun away. And then goes downstairs in the basement and notices that the window's cracked and water's leaking in the basement now. So she had to grab a bunch of stuff to try to combat the water from coming into the basement. And then when I got home, there was still water in the basement. So I noticed a big box of diapers that are in the basement from when my girlfriend's sister visits with the children. So I'm just tearing diapers open and throwing them all over my basement. Looks great down there now. Looks like the Gacy house or something. It's just an awful.
You got to get a picture of that.
But I got to tell you, those things do soak up some water, man.
Yeah.
Wow. They get all big and fat, full of water, where it's supposed to be those babies can go a lot, I guess. So they make them so they really soak it up. So now everywhere there was a puddle, there's just ripped open diapers thrown all over the place, but it worked very well. And then I called up the builder, and he's got to replace my window. But that was the extent of my damage. But they had a tornado, and in East Islip, and this weather guy was out there, and he's talking about tornadoes and what they can do, and then they go back to the anchor guy, and he goes, "Did you notice any?" He goes, "I heard this about tornadoes. Any twisting of trees, tree trunks?" And I'm sitting there going, "This guy's just talking about, someone's shed blew away, a fence blew off. Do you know what kind of tornado it takes to twist a tree trunk?"
Would be like what, an F2,
actually an
F4.
I thought you were going to say F5, and then we could have all just dramatically looked at each other, and someone could have gone, "What's that?" And then I would just go, "Finger of God." And we could all just look around. What's an F5? Oh, she didn't say that. Oh, Jesus, she didn't say F5. Finger of God. Oh, Twister is the worst movie ever made.
I've never seen it.
It's horrid.
Oh, please go.
Chill.
No, you got to watch the movie, Jimmy.
Watch it and vomit.
It's a terrific movie.
Terrible.
Really. Sounds like a train coming.
Oh, does it at least have a happy ending?
Yeah, they all die.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
It's very happy. And the weatherman even said, he goes, "No, that you'd see more with an F3 or 4.
Right.
The twisting tree trunks." He goes, "But we did see some twisted signs." And the anchorman went, yes, see, that's what I was,
All right, let's go
getting
with
at the
this.
twisting signs.
Yeah, let's get some fear out of that statement. Twisted
Yeah.
signs. Oh, boy. Everyone's in danger.
I think Long Island's getting a tornado that is going to be twisting trees.
Is the clip worth playing or not really?
Oh, you can hear what an idiot he is.
Here we go. We can see the brush here. This was a fence blowing in this direction. That was the fence. And we're going to come up.
Kansas is laughing at this.
Coming in this direction, took that fence and stabled it right against the trees here. At the same time, note the brush blowing again in one distinct direction, showing us winds blowing in one direction. But the other key is we look up here, and Jim, you can see the trees bending in the different direction, showing indeed we did have a rotation, and it was confirmed earlier this afternoon, an EF1 tornado touching down and ice up on the corner of Irish Lane and Sunrise Highway with winds between 85 and 110 miles an hour.
John, one quick question for you, John. I know when I've been out chasing...
And this is the job of the anchor, by the way. Just a basic report, a tornado hits down in Long Island, which is kind of rare, because I know we're talking to a lot of people around America that what's the big deal. For Long Island, it's a big deal, because it just doesn't happen that often.
Yeah.
And that's the story right there. It just doesn't happen that often. But, of course, the anchor's job now is to try to get more out of nothing.
And he talks about chasing storms.
Right.
Like he's a storm chaser, but he doesn't know an F1 isn't going to twist tree trunks.
Yeah.
Question for you, John. I know when I've been out chasing storms before, sometimes after a tornado, you'll actually see a...
Isn't that Ernie Anastas?
No, he's a storm chaser. Extreme, man! This is awesome! Let's go! We're getting rotation!
I hear there's a cold front coming in, man!
Go on, get the van!
Get the van!
Play the music! This is extreme!
Oh, my God.
Dude, it is the worst movie you will ever see.
I know when I've been out chasing storms before, sometimes after a tornado, you'll actually see a trunk of a tree that's been twisted. Did you see anything like that?
No, the tree.
No.
The tornado probably that you're looking at, maybe even an F2, perhaps even an F3 tornado, most likely an F2. But we did see, Lonnie, some twisted signs showing some rotation. So, yes, we did find some of the twisting with the winds in the signs. Not in the tree trunks, that would be stronger, but in the signs indicating an F1.
All right, my colleague John Blair is live in Iceland. Thank you, John, very much.
So, yes, we did see some twisting.
Right.
Yeah, what, tinfoil?
Yes, no, the chubby checker was standing there.
There's the line.
What asses.
Yeah, it just so happens Chubby Checker was performing locally, so yeah, we did see some twisting.
They were so cool and twisted. They would play rock music as they're chasing the storm and sing to it and yell yeah, we're getting rotation.
I can't even wrap my
debris. We have debris. Yeah.
Oh wait, we got the drop?
Yeah. What?
Here it is. Listen to this, Jimmy.
No, that was a good size twister. What was that, an F3?
Solid F2.
See, now you've lost me again.
It's the Fujita scale. It measures the intensity of a tornado by how much it eats.
Eats?
Destroys.
Little encounter we had back there is a strong F2, F3 maybe.
Bet we see some F4s today.
That'd be sweet.
4 is good. 4 will relocate your house fairly efficiently.
Is there an F5? what would that be like?
The finger of God.
None of you have ever seen an F5?
Just one of us.
Oh, just one of us. Why are you bringing this up?
He drops. You hear the silverware kind of drop.
I'm trying to forget it. Oh, God, you had to bring that up.
It's an F5. Holy Oh, you didn't say F5, did you?
You didn't say it, Charlie, did
No.
you?
Wait, who's the guy? I recognize his voice.
Hey, it's Bill Paxton. And what's his name?
Oh, jeez. Philip Seymour Hoffman is the biggest douche in this movie.
Way before he was...
the biggest douche.
Before he got huge as far as movies go.
F5.
Hey, we got...
Finger of God.
We got St. Louis checking in. Brian from St. Louis. You city boys get hit with a little nature and you all S yourselves. Kind of true. But we're not like Dallas when they get like a dusting of snow and the whole city has to shut down. We're not as bad as Dallas. And then Travis from Kansas writes, yes, we are in fact laughing at you.
Yeah.
An F1 doesn't even get my heart rate up here.
No, they don't care about an F1.
No, they still out there. They're just putting like heavy things on the picnic table so the cloth doesn't blow off.
They'll get like down there. They'll probably get like F3, maybe F4.
Did they ever get F5s?
Wait, what? Here's the music, though, yeah. People are making fun of us that we know the lines from the movie. Of course.
Of course.
Wait,
it's worth watching because it's so awful.
I was wondering what an F5 was. Because I heard an F5. Someone said it's the of God.
No, finger.
Oh.
F5 produces chocolate rain.
There's a cow spinning in a circle, chocolate rain.
Everything's getting twisted around chocolate rain.
Blowing all the away.
Chocolate rain.
First time a twister ever brought up the property value, chocolate rain.
And we were controlling ourselves so well.
Trying anyway. Come on.
All right, we got to take a break. It's Jim Norton's birthday.
I got a nice birthday gift yesterday.
All right, well, let's talk about that next.
Ooh. Okay.
And we haven't even talked about, well, I guess we officially did Perv News because of that Catch a Predator audio we played earlier. So we can check that off today's list. We took a few phone calls. It is Phone Call Thursday. It's Fun Fact Thursday. We haven't given anyone a fun fact
yet. Fact.
And, of course, it's also Extreme Mel Camel Toe Thursday. Steve, could you do a camel toe after the break?
Yeah.
All right.
Do we have a scale for the camel toe? Is there like a... Because I know if you just get, like, barely have a camel toe...
That's like an F1.
I call it a CT1.
Right.
Like, that's probably walking around, you can just barely see, like, something going on.
Yeah.
And then CT2, CT3... I would say we've probably seen some CT4s in here. Opie pulled off.
I gave you a CT4. There was a lot of twisting going on.
Than did.
Yeah.
And then, Jesus.
Yeah.
CT4. Because he had one side going this way and the other side down to the ankle.
Yeah.
I don't. What about a CT5?
Oh, Jesus. I almost poked my eye out.
All right,
that's the meat of God.
It's Opie and Anthony. Good morning. Welcome to the Opie and Anthony Show. Lots going on today. Oh, we got our first fun fact coming in.
What already?
Kevin from Connecticut. Fun fact Thursday. New York City has 722 miles of subway track.
Well, we found that out because of the big storms. The big storms!
I think we got to apologize to our home market of New York City.
Yeah, we really didn't give them much of anything on it.
We were asleep at the wheel. We started our show yesterday. Remember, we were looking out the window going, God, I hope the sun comes out.
Yeah, it looks a little drizzly out.
It was one of those creepy mornings in New York. It was raining like sideways, really dark rain clouds, and the sun finally came up around 9 in the morning.
Yeah.
And we're just doing our show like, oh, well. Anyway, Barry Bonds hit another homer last night and talking about all this crap. And And then we get off the air and realize, like, the subway system in New York was shut down.
New York's infrastructure fell apart.
Yeah, and we're doing dick jokes.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
And usually we're on top of things. I don't want people to think we're not going to be on top of things when stuff happens in New York. We're here for you.
Yeah.
We kind of weren't yesterday.
I'll tell you what happened. It was a timing issue.
Yeah.
We start the show pretty early. We get here pretty early to, believe it or not, do show prep.
Yeah.
Believe it or not. No, hold on, people. We do. And we get in pretty early. When I drove in, it had just started.
Yeah.
And then there was this just deluge that came down and saturated the city, filled the subways with water where it pretty much stopped the subway system here in New York. And we're up here just, looking at the paper. Hey, like you said, Barry Bonds, all kinds of stuff. We didn't realize what pandemonium was going on outside.
Oh, there was looting and gunfire and ambulances and police sirens. It was just all hell was breaking loose, and we're talking about Barry Bonds hit another home run, everybody.
Until we spoke with Patrick Duffy's girlfriend late in the show, and she said, "Oh well, I got in late because of the storm last night."
Right.
We're like, last night? What do you... Oh, you mean this morning?
Right.
And she goes, oh, this morning? Oh, well, it was like last night this morning.
Last night around 4:30 in the morning.
Yeah, because I keep forgetting people consider when we come in, it's still nighttime for people.
Oh, yeah.
It's still last night.
Oh, yeah.
So that storm hit, and we considered it yesterday's news or something. We just didn't even acknowledge it. So you're right. I think we owe New York City an apology.
The water was pouring into the subway, so they had to shut down the subways. It happens. Because I saw people on the news like, we need to upgrade everything.
There's always someone there to bitch.
It's, you know what, there's going to be stuff that happens that you can't, protect against. And yesterday was one of those days. The subways flooded, unfortunately. It happens about once a year. And so then the cab lines, because people have to get to work, were like 200 deep, something like that. 200 people in line.
200 people online for the cabs, and then the roads are flooded.
Yeah.
So they closed like major roadways, major highways here in the New York area. So it was just a mess, and what we call a cluster F.
And then there's a tornado in Brooklyn, so they're yelling and screaming like crazy over there. And then you tune in the Opie and Anthony show. Hey, why don't you take that staple gun and put a staple in your forehead?
We're just idiots, man.
Just want to acknowledge, I think we blew it yesterday.
Yeah, we got to admit, we completely missed it.
Look, we like to have fun, and we like to get crazy. We like to do some of that shuck-juckery.
Yeah.
But we also like to show people that we're informed and intelligent.
And have a little fun with things that happen in our area.
Right.
But, talk about missing the boat.
A tornado in Brooklyn. What is that about?
Well, yeah, a tornado. And we're the worst with timing as far as when we babble. That just goes to show half of what we babble into these microphones are just that babble.
Yeah.
We were talking about weather and global warming and everything, and I remember this conversation came up about natural disasters in the Midwest, tornadoes. They were talking about how hurricanes were going to be getting closer to our area and wreaking havoc. And we were saying, something, we haven't had a big hurricane since, like, Gloria years ago, and even that didn't do catastrophic damage where it shut down parts of Long Island, and it doesn't happen. So, and we were talking about, tornadoes. Now, the Midwest gets tornadoes. That's something we will never get.
Yeah, that's for Tornado Alley.
Yeah, and we just went on. And since we've said that, 2 tornadoes
have hit our area.
Pretty good ones.
And the first tornado ever to hit Brooklyn. Ever.
And
you're right. Our timing is awful because I was talking about like manhole covers exploding and stuff, and the next day we had that steam pipe explosion.
The steam pipe exploded.
I'm telling you, we're there's something going on. There's some kind of some kind of natural force that revolves around you and I.
God's listening to our show.
There's something going on.
God listens to the Opie and Anthony show.
Are you believing in that global warming thing yet? Now that we got the first tornado ever in Brooklyn?
I don't know.
What the hell is that about?
I don't know.
By the way, when they
I hate to jump on that bandwagon.
By the way, when they say first tornado ever, I want to see the records from the dinosaur era.
Yeah, Brooklyn was there, and
it was called something else. It was called. I'm thinking it was called Dinosaur Valley or something.
Dinosaur? You think there were dinosaurs in Brooklyn?
I don't know, something, but
big dinosaurs with Yankee.
But the
caps
area we know as Brooklyn today was something else. So I want to see the records from the dinosaur era.
Yeah, I bet a tornado or two might have swept across.
I'm gonna have to go into some caves and see if there's any tornado drawings.
Caves of Brooklyn? Better stay out of there.
Yeah, no kidding.
Get yourself hurt. Yeah, Brooklyn tornado, and Opie, they're classifying it as an F2 on the Fujita scale. An F2. An F1 is pretty mild.
Now, we broadcast to a lot of people all over the place.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people right now in their trucks and stuff laughing on F2.
I know, F2.
Why don't you shut up about your stupid F2?
Let me explain.
I'm still trying to find pieces of my house.
F1 is pretty mild. F2... still pretty bad. That's what hit Brooklyn. Ripped off rooftops, uprooted trees, got through a Nissan dealership. I think the one I got my Pathfinder from years ago. Then F3 is starting to get up there. And then there's F4, which you just don't want to be around. I remember seeing an F4 once driving through Oklahoma.
Really? What about there's only one more, the F5. What?
F5?
Yeah, F5.
Finger of God.
Yeah.
Ugh! That twister moment was brought to you by the Opie and Anthony Show.
No, that was a good-sized twister. What was that, an F3?
Solid F2.
See, now you've lost me again.
It's the Fujita scale. It measures the intensity of a tornado by how much it eats.
Eats?
Destroys.
Little encounter we had back there is a strong F2, F3 maybe.
Yeah, bet we see some F4s today.
That'd be sweet.
4 is good. 4 will relocate your house fairly efficiently.
Is there an F5?
Drop your silverware.
What would that be like?
The finger of God.
Finger of God. Finger of God. Why don't you put her in charge?
Have you ever seen an F5?
Just one of us.
Just one of us.
Just one of us.
We're going to see another one.
The guy that's a heavy drinker.
Damn.
Hold on.
We're doomed.
We got to get this out of the way. Max in Oklahoma. Max, what's up?
Oh, you had a cute little F tornado.
Told you. I knew
From
this was
Oklahoma.
coming. Yeah, go ahead.
I blow dry my hair in F2 tornado. Did they close the whole city because of that?
Hey. It was Brooklyn. They don't see tornadoes. Hey, I'm a storm chaser.
Yeah, the Brooklyn storm chasers.
Huh? We chase them in Iraq Z's. Hey, Kamenuch, I'm detecting an F2 on the Fujita scale. Hey, let's go out and get some Fujitas.
With some galamar.
Some galamar. I was eating my galamar, and I see a tornado coming. I'm like, Jesus Christ. F5, forget about it.
Bird and Philly, an F2 is the finger of Rich Voss. It's nothing.
Nothing.
There's nothing going on with the F2.
I'm sitting there in Brooklyn, this tornado comes screaming through my neighborhood. I'm like, hey, I don't mind the tornado as long as the stay out of the neighborhood, huh? We don't need that. The tornado does enough damage. We don't need the it's coming in here. I heard something. It sounded like what you call a freight train or something. Came right down the street. I'm trying to eat my galamar. My galamar. I thought a bunch of were coming over from the Bronx or something. I reckon a joint. And then the roof comes off my house. Hey, let's go storm chasing. Hey, it's 3, man. Yeah. Come on, get in.
Get Maria, because if she's hanging around here when a tornado comes through, I don't want to hear about it. And I got to get my car out of the way, because if this thing gets scratched, I'm going to be pissed. Hey, Kamenuch, got you the Yankee tickets? Are they safe? I would go to the game tonight. The hell is that music?
Oh, this is from Twister. Come on. This was the big get in Twister. Van Halen's Human Being.
Yeah? You got any Sinatra? I like chasing tornadoes to Sinatra. It scares the away.
Yeah. Here's the official story on the tornado in Brooklyn.
It was a freak tornado Wednesday morning, wreaking havoc on homes and cars in Brooklyn and trashing streets for blocks. At this Bay Ridge car dealership on 66th Street and 5th Avenue, in a matter of minutes, the rooftop and awning were ripped off and trees yanked out by the roots. The worst of the storm brought winds of 135 miles an hour amid a furious thunderstorm and 3.5 inches of rain just after 6:30 in the morning. This is the first tornado believed to have hit New York in more than a century.
See, just after 6:30 in the morning. Oops. What were we doing at 6:30 in the morning? We let Brooklyn down yesterday.
Sorry, Brooklyn.
Sorry, Brooklyn.
Tornadoes howling through.
Howling through, and we're giving our Bonds commentary. Oh, we suck sometimes. Brooklyn roof in Dice voice. I'm over here now. Tornado in Brooklyn. It must have caused like $68.50 in damage. That's not nice.
Hey, yeah?
That's not nice. All right, let's go to Illinois and say hi to Ryan. Ryan, what's up?
I got a fun fact for Fun Fact Thursday.
All right.
Okay, you guys know what the first recorded video, or the first copyrighted video was?
First copyrighted video?
Yes.
No.
The History of a Sneeze.
The History of a Sneeze?
By Thomas Edison.
Oh.
Wow, that's a...
Old Thomas Edison.
That's a wonderful fun fact.
That's a fact.
Fun Fact Thursday.
That's a fact. I don't know how fun it is.
All right, thank you, sir. Yeah, now, you know, it gets worse because I thought we were talking about Bonds yesterday as this tornado is hitting Brooklyn for the first time.
Yeah.
We could have done some great stuff on that yesterday. Well, I'm being informed that yesterday we were asking why sumo wrestlers don't play goalie in the NHL.
Meanwhile, roofs are blowing off of buildings in Brooklyn and cars are being toppled.
We're wondering if it's legal for fat guys to play goalie in the NHL. Oh my God. That's why
we got the in Brooklyn. We use the hair gel scale.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, you get a tornado. If your hair don't move, it's an F1. Because then, you know, you got your gel. If you get a few hairs out of place, it's a F2. And F3, your hair's going to move around a little bit, but you stick it out your window and get that aerodynamic hairdo done.
Right.
And then the F4, your hair's blowing around pretty good. You could look like a
What about the F5? What?
F5, Mingy, forget about it.
Why? What happens? What happens with the F5?
F5?
Yeah.
It's the finger of Sinatra. Hey, let's go tornado chasing, huh? With Frank playing. Oh, this is extreme. We're cruising down 5th Avenue. Look at that. Good, I hope it blows every out of this neighborhood. It's wrecking a joint. That's all right. You could no. Take the IROC. Take Marie. Where's Marie? Marie, get in the car, Marie.
Can I interrupt
Stupid.
you? Can't you have a better song to storm chase with? This is a little mellow.
If you can't storm chase,
you need some like Van Halen.
No, you got to storm chase to Sinatra.
How about Metallica? Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. You need something.
It's the chairman of the board, ass. All right, you got to storm chase to this. Lean back in your seat. Look, there's a tornado. It's ripping some roofs off. It's carrying some and away. And then the dirty and a few of the and those goddamn that run all the stores. It's not even a curse, but it'll let on to what I'm, getting at. Yeah, I'm melting away. You see a tornado? I don't need a. No. Let's go get some. Let's go to the restaurant. Screw this.
All right.
We're pretty bad tornado chasers here in Brooklyn.
Hey,
we only have one to chase in 100 years. Go ahead, whatever.
Henchman from Brooklyn is suggesting maybe Summer Winds by Frank Sinatra.
Oh, Mingy, that's a good one, huh?
And it makes a little more sense.
Kamenuch, put it on. Summer Wind.
And as we get that record.
He's blowing in across the sea or something. They linger there. Big hair. Come along with me.
Booby Man writes, Staten Island is about to fall into the ocean. Why don't you talk more about your hotel in Detroit?
I know we're the worst.
Here's Summer Wind for a little more Brooklyn storm chasing there.
Yeah, huh?
There we go.
This is nice.
This fits a little better.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, the summer wind is blowing in.
The summer wind.
Sing it, Frank.
Came blowing in.
Oh, blew some roofs off the house. Yeah, huh?
So this is playing inside your IROC.
Oh, yeah.
What's going on outside your IROC?
Well, we're storm chasing.
Yeah.
We're storm chasing. Hold on. I got to take care of something. What are you doing in our neighborhood? Get out of here! It's Italians here, you...
Hey, the tornado blew him in.
Hey, what can I tell you?
The tornado blew him in.
The tornado also might have blown him against that fire hydrant and given him a head injury. Get out of here.
The tornado's blowing all
the whole bunch of you. Don't look at my sister, you... Hey! Huh?
It's not their fault.
Yeah, but I love everyone. I listen to hip-hop. I'm tired from all this storm chasing.
All right.
I'm going to go down to a Mario's and get some...
I lost my house to the summer wind. Kevin from Connecticut. All right. Stephen S. from Bayshore.
Summer wind.
I heard that 17 pinky rings were lost in that tornado. All right, we're just getting started, so we want to acknowledge that we might have blown it yesterday.
Yeah, we should have. We should have probably been on the ball since it was like right in our backyard here.
You don't want to miss the first thing ever.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
If you're broadcasting and the first thing ever is happening, you should acknowledge that on your radio show.
We stink.
Oh man, do we. All right, we got phone call Thursday.
Oh boy,
Perv News Thursday.
That I like, as long as it's fun.
Yeah, we reworked Perv News Thursday because that's something else we blew on the show a couple weeks ago.
Well, we were feeling it out. Perv News has to have some kind of wacky twist to it.
Yeah,
that makes it like, oh, okay.
When no one's really getting hurt.
Yeah, it's just a pervy story. You know what a good Perv News was? The guy on the subway that the woman took a picture of with her cell phone, and they found who he was.
Yeah.
And wouldn't leave him alone.
Yeah.
He was there kind of doing things with himself.
Yeah.
On the subway. That was fun.
Barbecue tools being used on a little kid in the alley.
Not so much fun.
That wasn't fun. We at least acknowledge it when we F up.
Yeah.
Oh, one more Twister clip. You got that one for us, E-Rock? This is for Brooklyn today. And, of course, it's also Extreme Male Camel Toe Thursday.
Extreme!
I forgot my sweats again. Oh, someone's got to remind me!
Just send him an email the night before because he can't do a good male camel toe without his sweats. He gets one on each side of his sweat. Go down to his knees. It's wonderful. It looks like Brooklyn after a tornado. It's a mess down there.
All right, give me another Twister clip there, E-Rock.
Ooh.
Maybe we should get off of this road.
I think you may be right.
Yo, Bill, are you all right?
Jesse, you guys set up?
Yo, we're set. Going in?
We're going in.
You ready?
I'm on it.
Careful.
We gotta get Dorothy on the street. Dorothy.
Speaking of Darth.
How many loose ends were in that movie? Why not just leave it in the truck? Leave the truck there.
Let's acknowledge the New York Post with their fine front page today. Twister, first tornado in 118 years, hits Brooklyn. And then they have a picture of Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz saying, this ain't Kansas.
No. 118 years ago, there was a tornado in Brooklyn?
They're saying this was the... some are saying first ever, some are saying the first in 118 years.
Sweeping people off of Coney Island in their stupid bathing suits.
In their...
those striped ones with the muscle men and their big handlebar mustaches.
Yeah.
Lifting the weights with those big black balls on the end.
They're throwing that huge medicine ball back and forth to each other.
Getting changed in striped cabanas on the beach.
The stupid women are going swimming in some kind of dress
thing. Dress. With their hats on.
Because we were scared to see women's skin.
Yes. It was very scary back then to see women's skin at the beach. So they had to wear dresses at the beach.
And had to wear floppy hats. It's 100 degrees out. Yeah.
Look, it's a tornado.
Yeah.
The olden days.
We might have to do the 40s music. Even
before that. I don't even know how. We know like flapper music.
Yeah.
The Charleston.
Stupid twisters, whatever.
She's a twister. 45 people dead or something like that? What was it?
I heard 27.
Oh.
What, because we don't know.
What,
That's true. I mean,
was it a category, they call that 4?
I don't think so, no.
No?
No.
Is there such thing as a category 5?
Oh, my God, you didn't.
Finger of God. Shut up, you overdramatic douche.
That makes me cringe. I've never seen the movie.
Oh, it's horrible.
You got it.
You can't even say category 5, or else, they drop their utensils when they're eating. They're all extreme and everything. Yeah, we're chasing it, man. We're chasing the tornado, man. And then you just mention category 5 and their utensils slip out of their hands while they're trying to eat.
We should do.
Finger of God. Really? Is it?
We should.
I hope it's lubed up and has a glove on it.
We should give everyone a homework assignment to watch Twister. Like, give them a week or two to find Twister and just watch it, and then we'll just do a whole Twister show.
Just rip it apart.
Oh, yeah.
It's horrid.
Play the bad dialogue on the show and just have fun with it. It's a great movie if you play the film flub game.
Oh, yeah, it's got a lot of them in there.
A lot of film flubs in Twister.
Yeah.
Like what? I've heard that, too, about that. It was terribly like...
Driving down the road when there's supposed to be a Twister, tornado, and they're in a big storm, and the sun's shining outside their window. They're driving the car.
Yeah,
real bad. The windshield's broken. It's not broken.
Yeah.
They got a lot of bad continuity in there.
Terribly edited, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Someone is yelling at you. Blue Healer. F5 category is a hurricane, you effing idiot.
F5. Yeah, I knew I had it wrong, but I wasn't going to stop there and start stuttering over what is it? What is it, an F5 or something? Yeah.
You get the point, right?
F5.
Hey,
Sorry, the Fujita scale is what it's called. Thank you. I did remember that now.
Okay.
Yeah,
hey.
What do I know?
We got a guy being tased. We love the tase clips. The taser clips.
Oh, I don't like them.
Oh, listen, you're going to like this one. Listen to this.
No. Taser.
It's Chewbacca getting tased.
Who's laughing at that?
Danny got this. We gotta, or Steve or whatever.
No. Taser.
I love that.
Why are they laughing? What's this about?
It wasn't
Chewbacca being tased.
Yeah, it wasn't a perp or anything. Like, they were holding him. They were just testing a taser on this guy, and that's just the sound that had come out of him. So
they were able to laugh because
it wasn't like it wasn't like they were chasing some guy down.
Yeah.
Well, who's the guy going taser? He wanted to be tased?
Yeah, it's all in Spanish, so I don't really know what they were talking about. But
Yeah, apparently because one guy was holding him on one arm, one guy was holding him on the other arm, so he wouldn't fall down. So I think they were just testing the power of this specific taser.
Yeah.
Do you have video of that?
Yeah, it's up on break.
Oh.
And we'll throw it up on onaradio.com later, too.
No. Taser.
Hey, Pizza Bomber from PA. I'll just read this as a feedback. This is the hell we live in every day doing this show. Did you see on Raw Monday that Vince brought back the Kiss My Ass Club? You have to hear the audio.
See, this is what we deal with on a daily basis.
And that's why we do replay stuff. People get really mad when we replay stuff. That's the reason. People are hearing it for the first time. And he's an instant feedbacker, which means he probably listens to the show quite a bit.
Yeah.
He just missed our whole Vince McMahon thing we just did 20 minutes ago. All right, so there you go on that. It's time for the honoree.
Yes, we honor another African American on this Black History Month of February. Yeah. And not the run-of-the-mill.
No.
Every day during Black History Month, you could turn on certain channels and see people honored.
B.E.T.
They're the usual suspects.
Yeah.
Not here on this show.
No.
We want to delve a little deeper, a little more obscure.
Unsung heroes.
Unsung heroes. People you know and have loved.
Mm-hmm.
And don't get the attention.
People love the Twister stuff, by the way, and they're saying don't forget about the Van Halen music being played.
Oh, it's so bad. They're just so extreme, man. Yeah. And the bad guys in the black SUVs.
You got bad Twister chasing dudes.
Yeah, bad Twister chasing dudes, and the cool Twister chasing dudes. Yeah. Oh man. It's off the scale. The readings are off the scale, man. This is so cool. I bet.
Can we please hear some? Like, I have to hear some.
It's so bad.
Yeah, someone's got to start cutting up that movie just here and there. Just get us some clips. Hopefully before the end of the show. See what's up on the old internet there.
They're just running around chasing tornadoes, man.
And you got the bad dudes, and the good dudes.
How's it bad dudes? Wasn't
they're like corporate sponsored tornado chasers, and they have these black SUVs.
They're like NASCAR teams.
Yeah, like a NASCAR team. Yeah,
got logos
and they wind up not listening to the extreme cool team, and wind up getting themselves killed.
Thanks for blowing it.
Well, what are you gonna do? Movie's been out forever.
The bad guy is the clouds.
No. The bad guy is the bad guys. And they're ripping off the idea that the cool extreme dudes have of getting this little contraption that opens up and all these little sensors fly into the tornado and you get these better readings of the tornado. And the way they have to place it is absolutely ridiculous. Why does it have to be put in the middle of the street?
There's the Philip Seymour Hoffman. Who else?
Yeah, he's real bad in that. He is real bad as far as being an extreme dude. And Bill Paxton's in it.
Yeah.
What the hell are we supposed to do now? Why don't you put her in charge? We're doomed, man. Oh, here it is.
I got a copy. I can run it over to your apartment today.
It's so bad.
It's hilarious to watch. With
embarrassing, douchey bad.
Yeah. Helen Hunt? You said
Helen Hunt in her huge forehead.
They got cows flying by the windshields and stuff. Yeah.
Helen Hunt looks like Barry Katz. I wish more people knew who he was. He's Dane's manager, and he was my manager. She always has that perpetually surprised look on her face. Like Elon Gold, she looks. Stupid Helen Hunt.
So here's today's honoree for Black History Month.
Yes.
Getting back to that.
In honor of Black History Month, the Opie and Anthony Show is honoring black heroes, African-American individuals throughout history, without whom this country would not be the melting pot it is today. Today we honor talk show host, supermodel, and sometimes actress, Tyra Banks.
So I have something to say to all of you that
that have something nasty to say about me or other women that are built like me, women that sometimes or all the time look like this, women whose names you know, women whose names you don't, women who've been picked on, women whose husbands put them down, women at work or girls in school. I have one thing to say to you. Kiss my fat ass.
That's right. It's never about you, Tyra. Just keep giving and giving. Stay tuned for more icons of Black history on the Opie and Anthony Show.
Oh, we give it to Tyra.
Tribute to Tyra.
Yeah.
Kiss my fat ass. All right.
All right, then. Vinny's here. Vinny Brandt from the Stress Factory.
Wow.
I couldn't be more excited.
Yeah.
Thank God himself.
Let's say hi to Dave in New Jersey. Dave.
Hey, how's it going, boys?
Hey, Dave.
Hey.
Hey. And you're forgetting the best part of that movie. The name of the contraption was Dorothy.
Dorothy, yeah, because of the Wizard of Oz. Yeah, and it had a little picture of Dorothy on
Didn't
it.
Didn't they all have like cool nicknames too? I'm trying to remember. Some of the
why
nicknames.
wouldn't they?
I forgot their names.
One guy was named Rabbit.
Rabbit?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Rabbit.
From Sin City.
Why Rabbit? Why?
Again, just getting chills.
What else were their names? So Rabbit and who else?
I don't know. Philip Seymour Hoffman was walking around with a hoodie on his head and not on his body the whole time. He was a moron.
And everything was just so extreme and exciting for him.
All right, we had Preacher. Thank you. We had Preacher. We had Belzer. We had Rabbit. I think that's about it.
Douche.
Yeah, the executive producer.
Yeah.
Just awful. I want to find some. I'm gonna find some lines from that.
Let's go to Ricky in Massachusetts. Ricky.
Hey guys.
Hey,
Rick.
Didn't somebody else in '96 make a overreacting one audio?
Oh boy, you trip over your own ass on that one.
You got caught in a twister.
Yeah.
He basically wanted to say it was a good line too. You think Twister was overacting? What about bra bombing?
The finger of God was in his mouth. He couldn't talk. Dummy.
Hoffman was dusty. Okay, very good.
Dusty.
Philip Seymour Hoffman's nickname was Dusty.
Preacher and Rabbit and Dusty. They probably thought they were such cool.
Yeah. His name in the movie was Dustin, but they changed it to Dusty.
They should have, because it blows.
He won an Oscar after that, though. Not for that role, obviously. Everyone knows that, but...
let's see. God, I hate pop-up ads that come up right in the middle of what you're trying to read. There we go.
All right. All right, sir.
Oh, God. Rabbit talks to himself in the first person. Yeah, trust me. Rabbit is good. Rabbit is wise.
That's some of the dialogue?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Who said that?
Rabbit.
Rabbit.
Said it about himself.
He couldn't have talked about himself in the third person.
Oh, third person.
I don't believe it.
Yes, he did. He did.
Oh, yeah, they were full of themselves.
I don't buy it. It couldn't be that. What you just said made me want to hit you for reading it.
It is amazing how great this movie is, because it's so bad.
Sounds wonderful.
Let's say hi to Nick in Westport. Nick.
Hey, what's up, guys? Yeah, another great, funny scene is there's that nice old lady who slaughters cows to feed the guys and gives them steak and eggs one morning, and it's just like ridiculous how she just comes off as this real nice lady, and they're like, oh, so where do you get the steaks? And she's like, well, you know, out back we just take them and basically slaughter them. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Dusty is the, and Dusty is Philip Seymour Hoffman? Dusty has a line, and I swear, it's right here. The extreme! It's the extreme! He actually says that. And then he goes, ha ha, it's the wonder in nature, baby!
We got Chris from Texas. Another horrible Twister quote. I'm talking imminent ruage. What's ruage?
You know, rue the day.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, it's he's going to rue the day he came up against the extreme, baby. Bill, I'm talking imminent ruage. That's a line from Dusty.
I'd love to find out who wrote this movie.
Let's say hi to Scott in Louisiana. Scott.
Oh, and then this is watching Joe and Bill approaching a tornado on a video camera. Dusty goes, "They're in the bear cage." Because that's just extreme.
Why can't you just say they're coming up to the storm?
This is so bad.
Let's go to Scott, Louisiana. What's up?
Oh, hey, what's up? What's up, little Jimmy?
Hi.
Hey, one of the big movie flubs was they're supposed to be in Kansas or Oklahoma, and every time they were driving down the road, they had a big sign that said Texas, the Texas state logo.
Really?
And everything. Yeah.
Didn't notice that.
Now another film flub. Here's another Dusty line. The suck zone. It's the point basically when the twister sucks you up.
Oh.
Let's say hi to Spencer. Spencer, what's up?
Hey, how's it going? Hi to everybody.
Yeah.
I wanted to talk about how the cell phone use was able to go on when the middle of the twister was happening.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the second thing is, how gay was it when he told us, Bill Paxton told the story about how he went naked in front of a twister? Wouldn't it just kill him?
Why? Did he want to be like one with nature or something?
Probably.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He's trying to get, in his vision quest or something.
Yeah.
Dusty sucks.
Well, Bob has a question for Jim. Bob in New Jersey?
Yeah.
Hello, boys.
Hey,
Bob.
I wanted to ask Jimmy, do you think these storm chasers like twisters?
Apparently they don't like these twisters. They love them.
Catchphrase. Iraq, you got my favorite scene on there?
Oh, you do?
We got volume?
All right, hold on.
Love it. This I don't know why I'm fascinated by the awfulness of this movie.
You like this scene?
I don't just like it. I love it.
Paxton's nickname was The Extreme.
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
And then they had, let's not forget, they had a love triangle in the middle of a tornado. Thank you, Pat from Philly, for that. We're ready? What? What happened? What happened?
I can't pot audio from here.
All right.
Why don't they allow that? I don't understand. What's the
Law. Streaming from the internet is the
it's the law. Okay.
Oh, stop it. It's not.
I don't want to go to jail.
Who said that?
Stupid laws. All right. We'll have to play that after the break, I guess.
Yeah. We have Vinny Brand coming in. He'll comment.
He's been here a while.
Has he?
Yeah.
I don't like Vinny having to wait.
We bring him in at 9.
We acknowledge he was here.
You don't know the Stress Factory.
We acknowledge he was here. I said it 15 minutes ago. I go, Vinny Brandt's here.
I knew.
Just sitting there.
Let me take down the fifth wall here. I knew, but I have to face Vinny now. So I was going to say, oh, dude, I didn't even know you were here. But of course you did.
Did they really play "Riding the Storm Out" by REO? When they're chasing their first tornado?
Yeah, they would play like storm songs real loud. Here's the music, man! And there'd be speakers on the outside of the van. So because it's so extreme and they're so cool that they need like music playing.
You want the storm to hear it?
Yeah, here it is. Yeah, strap in, man. Crank it up. We're cool dudes.
You bring your REO?
And they're just so excited and they're calling out like where the tornado is.
Stupid REO.
Yeah.
Nothing says tough guy like REO Speedwagon. Come on.
It's Dusty, Bill! You listening to me, man? This is so extreme!
Crank it up!
It's so extreme!
Song.
Yeah, we're listening to REO Speedwagon! How extreme is that?
Woo!
I wish the finger of God would go down my throat so I could vomit! Yeah, riding the storm out, so we're doing extreme, extreme, extreme.
Yeah. They're the good guy storm chasers. The bad guy storm chasers are just listening to the weather.
Riding the storm out. A twister filled with T-cells.
It's just awful.
No, my God, I can't do it. Can't do it.
Enough.
Can't do it. Vinny Brandt better get in here because he's got a live read for his own club that we're going to make him do.
That's right.
That's what we do now. All right, we'll be back. Hopefully,
they're paying for it. You'll read it.
That's right. That's right. I can't believe we didn't really play Larry King today.
No.
Not a lot, anyway. We should have played that like every 10
We
minutes.
need a little Larry King.
Dusty drove the barn burner.
That was what it was called.
The barn burner. John from Port Jeff, thank you.
Yuck.
What did they say? Oh, yeah, I remember this line, too. Steve, Niagara Falls, listening on, I would assume, The Edge. What's up, Steve?
What's up, brother? How you doing?
Pretty good, man.
Little Jimmy, how you doing?
I'd be better, but I'm okay. I wouldn't say great. I wouldn't say terrific. Somewhere in the middle, perhaps a bit tired. Didn't sleep as well as I would like to have slept. I try to get to bed a little earlier, but I'm feeling okay thanks to 2 cups of coffee. How are you?
Jimmy, we love you. Listen, my favorite part that I love in that movie is so gay is when they're in the one, in the part of the tornado splits and they're like, oh, we got sisters.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got sisters. Every line stinks. Every line.
Why hasn't anyone really acknowledged how bad this movie is except for us? Like, we're obsessed with this movie.
Obsessed with how awful it is.
They have a million catchphrases, stupid nicknames.
That whole bad extreme thing.
Andrew in Chicago.
No one acts like this in real life is what it is.
Yeah.
There's no reality whatsoever in how these people are acting.
Let's go to Andrew. Andrew?
Hey, what's up?
Hey.
Hey, kid.
Yeah, just calling about that stupid line where he was, the caller before was saying where he got naked, Phil Paxton was naked and went out to the tornado. It's because he said he was drunk on Jack Daniels and he threw the bottle, and the great thing was that the bottle never touched the ground.
Didn't Dusty tell that story, though?
Yeah.
Yeah, Dusty was like, because Dusty was just all over Bill Paxton's junk.
Right.
Oh, he was in love with him.
Yeah. So Paxton was drunk and naked and threw the bottle.
Yeah, man, and
like
the bottle never
Twister.
touched the ground. That's how close he was, man. Extreme! Yeah, the movie was huge. It made a boatload of money.
I would like to
and
say
everyone was talking about it and the effects and everything for the time. Everyone was like, "Oh, did you see the tornado? It looked great." But it was horrible. Horrid movie that I will watch every single time it's on.
Well, let's get some real clips in the coming days. All right, Steve?
Sam's going through it right now, actually.
All right, maybe we get a few before the break.
Okay.
Let's say hi to Ryan in South Dakota. Ryan.
Hey, boys.
Hey.
Hey, man.
Just wanted to tell Jimmy about their fake little love relationship that Bill and Helen Hunt have. They rekindle, and he loses his wife over chasing tornadoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just came there to, like, get the divorce papers finalized with Helen Hunt, who was still a tornado chaser, and he ends up being, like, I think trying to be a weatherman or some crap like that. And he got a fiance, and that's all he's doing. But he gets so into it. Like, because right when he's ready to sign the papers, or she's ready to sign the papers, they see, like, the tornadoes are coming, and she's like, "You want to go?" "Yeah, man."
Extreme!
Because he's got it in his blood, man. He's extreme. Tornadoes in his blood. So he takes off, and the wife, his new fiance, has nothing in common with him whatsoever.
Who, by the way, is way hotter than Helen Hunt. It was, what's her name from...
I don't find her hot. I don't find either of them hot.
Wendy Jo Sperber?
Wendy Jo Sperber.
Jamie Gertz? Something like... Right? Jamie Gertz.
Nice.
Helen Hunt wasn't hot since Roller Coaster. I think she was 10 in it.
Yeah.
Thank you. 10-year-old joke.
So wait, what did Helen Hunt want to do with this storm? What, did she just lay on her back with her legs open and hope it touched down properly? Stupid.
Well, she was obsessed because, of course, when she was younger, her father had taken them into the little fruit cellar when the tornado was coming when they were younger, and he couldn't get the door down, and he flew away and died. So the father died, so she just became obsessed with him.
So why didn't she just move to Maine at that point?
Exactly.
You know what he was killed by, though, right?
What?
An F5.
Oh! And...
Wow, you
Finger of God.
You got to warn us before you say that, Dan. My God.
Oh.
Wow.
Finger of Steve.
That's right. It looks like it has chocolate on it.
Let's say hi to Chris in Virginia. Chris?
F5, a Foundry 5. On the Foundry scale.
That's right. There's a big logo circling.
Wow, I want to thank E-Rock for going to...
E-Rock, what is that?
Mr. Skin. And we're looking at Helen Hunt topless from a movie called The Water Dance, 1992. And she's got a nice little teardrop.
Little movie called The Water Dance, 1992. Written...
She got a nice teardrop happening. Let's say hi to Chris. Yes, Chris.
Might be porkable.
From the back, she looks like Javier Bardem with that stupid
hairdo. Chris.
Hey, best line from that movie is, "Where's my truck?" And then you see it, fall onto the road.
Yeah.
The truck was lifted in the air, and they couldn't find it. Where's my truck? And it falls right in front of them.
We'll continue with
more drama.
We'll continue with the Twister stuff after the break, and Vinnie Brandt in studio. And we just found some Twister lines. We got to get more.
Yeah, definitely. We're obsessed with how bad this movie is. I don't know why. It was put out friggin' years ago, 10 years ago, 12 years ago.
And it's a perfect day for this because, you got the big tornado that hit wherever it hit. It's on CNN.
45 people, Rick.
It's up to 45 people killed by the tornadoes.
Wow. 5.
So this is kind of perfect that we're doing this today. So Twister, the awful Twister clips. Here we go. We got a couple for today. We'll have more hopefully tomorrow. Listen to this, Jimmy. This is especially for you because you've never seen the movie.
Turn him off.
But we hope to change all that with a system.
Little setup. They're watching TV, and I believe they're
watching evil storm chasers.
Evil storm chasers talking about what they're gonna do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Turn him off.
But we hope to change all that with a system that I have devised.
God, he sucks.
No,
shut
up.
Turn him off.
Sure.
What a wiener.
He really is in love with himself. I thought it was just a summer thing.
Dude, he's gonna rue the day. He's gonna rue the day he came up against the extreme, baby.
Yeah.
Amen, man. Bill, I'm talking imminent ruinage. Imminent ruinage.
I was just wondering, why do you call Billy the extreme?
Because Billy is the extreme.
Bill's the most out of control son of a bitch in the game.
Wow, they even feel uncomfortable doing that dialogue.
Yeah, you
can
can
hear
tell
in their voices.
It's horrid.
How do we make
dialogue.
this sound real?
He's the extreme.
Why wouldn't you just say no? I'm not going to say that.
Rewrite this.
Imminent ruinage.
And that movie was huge, right?
Oh, it was massive.
Yeah.
But it's one of the worst written things ever, and I've never even seen it. Just the lines they're quoting. But he had to say imminent ruinage, like you'll be ruining something. And why didn't he just say, look, you have to rewrite that.
Yeah.
I won't say it. You'll be filming me sitting here.
It's amazing that they made a theme park ride out of that movie. People's lives getting destroyed, 45 people dead. Hey, sounds like a good ride. Let's open up the Holocaust ride next.
We always said that about the Titanic slide at the kid parties. When they have that, it's like, that's good. 1,000 some odd people dead in frozen waters, and now it's just a kiddie ride where they slide down the deck like real people did and go banging off of things. Wee, this is fun. Titanic ride.
Bounce off the plastic, with smokestack.
Yeah, it's fun for them.
Inflatable smokestack. Here's another scene from Twister.
And this loser stumbles out of the car. He's got like a bottle of Jack Daniels in his hand.
He's naked.
He is butt naked.
Naked. Not naked.
I was naked. He's without apparel. Half naked.
Naked. So Joe's yelling at him to get out of the way, right? So he strolls up to the Twister and he says, "Have a drink," and he chucks the bottle into the Twister and it never hits the ground.
Twister caught it and sucked it right up.
Honey, this is a tissue of lies. See, there was another Bill, an evil Bill, and I killed him.
Wow.
What? God. Oh, jeez.
Okay, terrific.
I don't believe that was real dialogue.
Isn't that amazing, Jimmy? It's not an outtake or anything.
Our staff did that.
And this movie was huge. And actually, Rotten Tomatoes gave it 59% positive reviews.
What?
Or 59% suckage. Which one is it?
Who reviewed it? Philip Seymour Hoffman?
I think 59% suckage. Okay. And finally, we have one more.
Yeah, back there's a strong F2.
Oh, here's the finger of God that Anthony refers to from time to time, Jimmy.
Some of the worst dialogue ever.
Watch them lose their minds here.
Yeah, back there's a strong F2, F3 maybe. Bet we see some F4s today.
That'd be sweet.
4 is good. 4 will relocate your house fairly efficiently.
Is there an F5? What would that be like?
The finger of God.
None of you have ever seen an F5?
Just one of us.
Just one of us. We're doomed.
My back is tingling.
Isn't it uncomfortable to listen to?
The dropping of the fork.
Yeah.
Clang. They're just talking about, F4, that'll win. What about F5? Oh, yeah, it's F5 too. That's like,
They could have made
But
that
no,
movie.
it's like F4, F5. Ah! Now you've gone too far. Don't discuss that.
They could have just made that movie with stuff blowing around. That's all you really want to see is crap get ripped through the sky and cows get sucked up into the hurricane. Or
Well, that was
tornado.
pretty much it. The special
Yeah.
effects that's what made that movie. Like, that's why it did so well, because everybody pushed the fact that the special effects were really amazing for the time, I guess.
Let's go to Kevin in New York. Kevin.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hi.
He's got the part where he's driving through the house, and just before he hits it, we're going in!
Well, the house kind of, if I remember correctly, kind of rolls across the roadway, and it never really breaks apart, and then they actually drive right through it.
Yeah.
Yeah, up the stairs, out the back window.
Right, exactly. Let's go to Mitch in Florida. Mitch.
I like the part where they're driving in a small pickup truck and a semi-truck blows right by them.
Yeah. Big semi-truck full of oil, gas or something.
Wouldn't that weigh a bit more?
Yeah.
They're not going anywhere, but the semi-truck's blowing by with cows and crap around them.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's the magic of the Twister. You could be right next to it, and something else can get sucked up, but you could be right there. That's the magic.
You're extreme.
Yeah, well,
dude.
it was F5.
Matt in Jersey. Matt.
Drop my stuff.
Yeah, pick your fork up.
I dropped it instead of 5.
Hold on, Matt. What?
Hello.
Yeah.
Matt.
You're on. Go.
I just want to tell Vinny, first of all, love your club. I'm there about once a month, man.
Thanks, man. Keep coming.
Another crappy line from the movie. They're driving, the new fiance's in the truck, and she's on the phone with a client, and she's like, I got to call you back. We've got cows.
According to Iraq, $494,471,524 worldwide.
Yeah.
And that's $1996
billion.
dollars.
And because you guys are talking about it today, it'll do more money tomorrow.
Yeah, because
The
people
rental
rent
business
it
will
now,
go up.
so
Yeah.
they could just watch it.
You got to rent it.
Be
'cause
embarrassed.
It's so bad. All right, so we'll get more Twister lines tomorrow. We love this movie Twister on this show, this Opie and Anthony show that we do.
Because it's probably the worst movie ever made, and as far as the writing goes and the dialogue and the acting.
And I don't think it's ever been acknowledged for being a really bad movie. It was It was a blockbuster action movie when it came out, and it made, what did we find out yesterday? It made something like $250 million in the U.S. alone, and like $500 million worldwide.
Yeah.
This movie was huge, and no one really acknowledges how awful this movie was, how awful the acting was, how awful the plot was.
Over the top dialogue that's just too extreme, dramatic, man. Ugh.
It wasn't even filmed right because there's film flubs all over the movie.
Yeah.
Just a bad movie all around.
I think because it's expected to be bad, though. People are like, it's a storm movie. It's going to be terrible.
Yeah. Well, we got some more Twister clips, and this is perfect because of the tornado. So let's go right to the first one from Twister.
See which
This
one
movie
is.
came out, I believe, in 1996.
It's the wonder of nature, baby!
Oh, that was Dusty, wasn't it? Yeah. It's like screaming out, "It's the wonder of nature, baby," and then cranking the music.
And this was Philip Seymour Hoffman's big role, right?
Yeah.
He was doing just little things before this, I believe, and this was the one that kind of put him on the map.
He was in Scent of a Woman.
Yeah, he doesn't even
Was he?
want to.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
He doesn't even want to acknowledge he ever made this movie.
Oh, really? I'd love to interview him and only talk about this movie.
Could you do your Dusty character, please? Yeah! Oh, yeah! Oh.
Don't mention Capote. Don't mention Boogie Nights. Only this movie.
This movie.
Only Twister.
We've done that interview before with another actor. Who did we do it with? Was it Paxton? No, who was in Bill?
Oh, Dennis.
Dennis Quaid.
Dennis Quaid, yeah.
Right, okay. More bad audio from Twister.
Joe! Bill! It's coming! It's headed right for us! It's already here! Everybody underground now!
It's already here.
You hear that awkward pause?
Yeah.
It's coming for us. How bad is this, Jimmy?
It's horrendous.
With the really dramatic music. It's already here. Game over, man. Game over. Why don't you put her in charge?
The next one, it's a little long, but it's worth it because they talk about the suck zone.
Yes.
Of a tornado. And we meet Dorothy. Dorothy is what? The contraption they came up with that they want to throw in the middle of the freaking tornado to get some readings or something, right?
Uh-huh.
If we can get this new information, we can increase warning time to 15 minutes.
Give people a chance to get to safety. At least that's what these guys are trying to do.
Why are they clapping? Did someone say we're not making this movie anymore?
Give them a chance to get to safety. Really?
They're just all extreme.
Yeah, man. Woo! Oh,
just a bunch of beer drinking douches.
The worst. And they're
chasing wind.
They're all a little too old to be doing this, you know?
Right.
Like this, you can picture people in their early 20s tornado chasing and stuff.
Sure.
And there's Bill Paxton. Yeah, I was going to get married and be a weatherman, but I'm just going to chase tornadoes.
Because it's in my blood, man.
It's in my blood.
Got to get rid of the demons in front. Demons. Yeah.
Throws his bottle of whiskey into the tornado.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I can't believe you actually did it.
Well, we did it.
All right.
How do you get it in the tornado?
Well, you got to get in front of the tornado and put it in the damage path, and then get out again before it picks you up, too. It's the suck zone.
Excellent. Joe, we got major action. The NSSL says the cap is breaking. Tower's going up 30 miles off the dry line.
Whoa. Just talk fast and say things no one really understands.
Yeah.
That's what you got to do.
The music was really, really ill-placed. It was ill-placed music.
The suck zone was anywhere in the theater.
They couldn't even get the music right for this movie because if I remember correctly, they used Van Halen's Human Being.
Yeah.
Van Halen was a great band, man. Who didn't love Van Halen growing up? And they picked probably the only song that sucked from the band. Human Being.
Come on.
All right, in this next clip, we got two more really fast before break. We meet the evil Twister team.
Yeah, nah, come on. They're the evil chasers.
Yeah, you got to have the conflict. You got the good guys and the bad guys.
Mm-hmm.
The good guys are doing it because they really care about, like, human safety. Bad guys, they're like corporate, and they just want to make money, man.
They want to make money and a name for themselves.
Right.
Yeah.
Jonas, son of a bitch.
Who is that, honey?
Wait a minute.
Miller.
Just, come on. How does that deliver a line? Jonas, son of a bitch.
What, he recognizes that it's the evil team?
Yes, it's the evil team because they travel in huge black SUVs.
Right.
All in a line.
Yeah.
In a perfectly choreographed line of vehicles.
Of evilness.
And they're like the bad tornado chaser guys.
And they're
just in it for themselves.
And they're just in pickup trucks and... Right?
Yeah, the good tornado guys are into like junk vehicles.
Yeah.
And they got, thank God they have the smart guys that are able to just jury rig everything together, man, so they could do things for the people. So we could give them an extra 15 minutes to get to safety.
All right.
Jonas, son of a bitch.
Who is that, honey?
Jonas Miller, he's a night crawler. We all started out in the same lab, and Jonas went out and got himself some corporate sponsors. He's in it for the money, not the science. He's got a lot of high-tech gadgets, but he's got no instincts. And he doesn't have Dorothy.
Oh, Jesus, I can't he doesn't have Dorothy. Jonas. Of course, they they went to the same place to learn and, one of them becomes like the good guy that wants to help everyone, and the other one gets the corporate sponsorship.
Well, how bad can the bad guys be? Like, what do they want to do? They want to make the tornadoes deadlier? Like, they're not killing enough people. We have to have them touch down on schools.
Yeah, their whole thing was they wanted to do the same thing, kind of be able to predict where they're coming from.
You know what?
So
You're absolutely right, Jimmy. In the end, it's going to be good. It's going to be good for everybody.
he was a showboater. He liked getting in front of the news camera and stuff.
Oh, no. Yeah.
The bad guy. Who was that? Carrie Elwes?
Who cares?
Carrie Elwes.
Well, the last clip we got for today, and hopefully we'll have more tomorrow because we can't get enough of this movie. The good Twister people fight the bad Twister people.
Of course they do.
They have a little showdown.
Hey! Son of a bitch! What'd you think? I wasn't gonna find out about this loser off me? All right, back off! What's your mouth? Man, it's not worth it. What is the matter with you? You stole my design, you son of a bitch! Calm down. The hell are you talking about? Dorothy, you took her, you damn thief.
Thief? Oh, I get it. You want to take credit for my design, is
You're
that
a liar. She was our idea, and you know it.
Unrealized idea.
Wait, I have to say.
Okay, yes.
Jimmy. Was that a cow moo in the back?
Yeah.
How is there a cow moo?
Well, because they're in the middle of tornado, alley. There's a lot of cows and horses.
You stole Dorothy. And it was the same gadget, wasn't it? Only the inside, the little things were square instead of round.
Yeah. He goes, you stole her.
It's called like Dot or something, not just a clear ripoff.
Yeah.
Our idea, and you know it.
Unrealized idea. Unrealized.
Guys, oh my guys, get a grip on yourself. We both know he'll never get that thing up in the air.
That's right.
Well, let me enlighten you people.
Oh,
This baby has
it's like community theater.
This was a huge Hollywood blockbuster, Jimmy.
You people.
Helen Hunt, by the way, can you go back a teeny bit to Helen? Guy, she's just terrible.
She's trying to break up the fight between the head of the good guys and head of the bad guys.
Yeah. Because they all want Helen Hunt, which is just so unrealistic, too, by the way.
Waiting for Paxton. He'll be here.
How realistic is it that they all were fighting for Helen Hunt, too?
Not at all.
Yeah.
We both know he'll never get that thing up in the air.
That's right. Well, let me enlighten you people. This baby has satellite comlink. We got onboard pulse Doppler. We got next rad real time. Today, we're gonna make history. So stick around. Because the days of sniffing the dirt are over.
Better than what you sniff.
We'll see who gets there first, pal.
Oh, and by the way, I really enjoy your weather reports.
You slime! I'm not through with you yet! Come on, come here!
Oh, God.
Did they have to hold him back?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Got to hold him back.
You slime!
You slime. Wow.
Stop it.
The guy wants to throw the thing up and help the storms cut quick. How is he slime?
He's slime. Stole Dorothy. Game over.
Relax. They'll never get it up in the air.
Jimmy, do you think these people like tornadoes?
No, I don't. They love him.
Got scared. The universe wasn't in balance.
I thought that was going to be the end of the catchphrase. We love catchphrases. Sonny Forelli, what's up? Real fast.
Hey, I don't know why you guys are picking on this movie so badly. I mean, I liked it. I thought it was a pretty good movie.
Oh,
did you?
Stop it.
Did you?
No, really.
Just stop.
Really? Well, I don't know. Why are you guys picking on this movie so badly? I don't understand it.
Are you listening to the clips, you dolt?
Yeah, I am. But, I thought one of my favorite scenes there was when Dusty was chasing that tornado, put that track of Deep Purple on there and was chasing after that tornado like that out of hell,
All right. I'm relieved because I was really believing your acting that you actually liked this movie.
You act better than the people in Twister.
And then just like a tornado, here comes the sarcasm. What Deep Purple track did he play? Do you remember?
I believe that was Stormbringer.
What was it called?
Stormbringer?
Out of California Jam.
Yeah, everything is Storm something.
Yeah, but out of all the Deep Purple songs you could play, another obscure song.
You need one with Storm in it.
I understand. Thank you,
Stream!
Thank you, Sonny. All right, get rid of this crap. And just before we went on air, Judah said, did you see 88 Minutes? And it's so bad that it's good. And we like talking about these movies that are so bad they're good. I haven't seen 88 Minutes yet, though.
It's the same piece of crap director who's the guy who did Righteous Kill? He is terrible.
Yeah.
What a hack.
88 minutes, how long it takes to adjust my wig so it looks just right. Yeah.
What happened? We talked about this before. What happened to, like, the Pacino that used to talk like that?
That was the 70s Pacino.
70s Pacino, you know.
Yeah, 70s, early 80s Pacino, yeah. The pre-Scarface Pacino.
We have people on the papers. What if it's a bad cop? A dirty cop?
And then it's like, yeah! Look, but don't touch! Touch, but don't taste! Who is this guy?
What movie did it start in, though? Scent of a Woman?
No, Sea of Love.
Sea of Love.
Sea of Love it started?
Yeah, that's where he started.
He wasn't as big, though, in that. That was the first.
It's where he started.
Yeah.
It's from smoking and screaming in so many different takes.
Yeah.
I guarantee you.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Maybe it was Arthur.
I was just with Horowitz from Bad Boys. He was in that too.
As one of my kids.
Yeah. He was taller than me. I had to wear little lips.
Yeah, they had to put him in a trench.
I was an author because I stood on my books.
What's so good about 88 Minutes?
Well, first of all, the movie's longer than 88 minutes. I think it was kind of billed as it happens in like real time.
Yeah.
And he keeps getting these phone calls saying, we're going to kill you in 88 minutes, but 2 minutes later, they try to kill him.
Yeah.
And then they call him back and they say, you now have 75 minutes to live, and then they try to kill him again.
Wait, but you're trying to kill me all the time.
And it's weird because he looks like he walked right off the set of Carlito's Way onto this, and he's playing a college professor who's a psychiatric forensic psychiatrist, and he supposedly did testimony that put away Dahmer, Gacy, and Bundy. It's like, really? This one guy put away all those guys? We're supposed to believe that? Couldn't you have just said one? It's like, we get it. He's good at his job.
Overkill because he's fantastic.
And he's a college professor, so he doesn't dress like a college professor. Like I said, he looks just like he did in Carlito's Way. And they go to his apartment, and it's like this multi-million-dollar apartment. He's driving a Porsche. He's got hot young chicks all over him all the time. So it's almost like they're trying to kill Al Pacino, not like the character. It was just like they're trying to kill Al Pacino for some reason. And I didn't know Al Pacino was a forensic psychiatrist.
Yeah, it was actually Al Pacino that put all those guys away.
Al Pacino put away Ted Bundy.
That is a great, horrible movie if you want to watch that one.
It's worth it.
I saw it in the theater on a date. We were obsessed with the movie. I'm like, we got to go see 88 Minutes, and it wasn't playing anywhere. And we finally found it on 42nd Street. We went, and it was as atrocious as I knew it would be.
Of course.
Can't you see a frame up? Yes, as an audience member, I feel like I've been put through one.
And it's weird because it actually has a lot of good actors in it, but it's such a terrible movie.
Bomb.
Yeah. And
the end is just so ludicrous.
The serial killer guy, when Pacino's given the testimony in the court, as Pacino walks by, he goes, "Tick-tock, Doc," to like scare him. And it's like never scary. And they say that about 30 times in the movie.
Yeah.
Al Pacino probably gets 88 cell phone calls in the movie. Every scene is just, hello, and he's never scared that they're going to kill him or anything. Yeah.
He's a professor.
It's pretty great.
Does he address the fact that he has a wig that's 14 tones lighter than the rest of his hair?
I don't know what's going on with his hair, but his hair is not only different in every scene, it's different within every shot within each scene. It's going in every different. It's unbelievable.
A life of its own. Yeah.
It's pretty
88
amazing.
wigs. That's how many I wore.
Was that the wig from 88 Minutes right there?
Yeah, look
That's
at
the
this
one?
wig.
Wow.
That's hilarious.
That's ridiculous.
He should put that on his head to be ironic in a sketch.
And then there was that movie where he played the Insomniac. Was it called Insomniac?
That was with Robin Williams.
Yeah, with Robin Williams. I
that could have been a good movie.
The other day.
Almost as good.
That at that point in his
skipped
career,
that one.
he had a fingernail fungus.
Yeah.
That was going on where his nails were like thick black.
And you see it in the movie?
Yeah. I was like, what the hell? Rewind that.
It wasn't
like,
nail
ew.
polish. He wasn't trying to be.
If it was nail polish, it would have some kind of uniformity to it.
Yeah.
It looked like
That's from doing all that blow in Scarface.
Yeah,
That's
maybe
the
that
side
was it.
effect.
Yeah, how to get into character. It's caused by wig glue.
Look at the picture.
Oh, is that it? Yeah, he's got like.
We'll pop that up on O&A
black,
Radio.
and his thumbs looked worse than his fingers do. So I have no idea what was going on.
It is the wig glue. It's from itching my head and getting wig glue under my nails.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Al Pacino, but that movie is so bad. Another one I liked that was terrible was what was it? It was with the Matthew McConaughey, Two for the Money.
Ugh.
Where he runs it's about sports gambling.
Right.
And the movie's so bad because they obviously couldn't get the rights. It was all about football gambling, but they couldn't get the rights to any NFL footage. So the whole movie is just shots of the guys cheering, going, yeah, catch it. Oh, he dropped
they
it.
couldn't show any
There's
footage
literally
of the
like
game.
15 seconds of football footage throughout the entire movie. And the whole movie is
about football.
Yeah, it's so bad.
That's great. One of our favorites is Twister. I was telling you during the break, Twister, when it came out, blockbuster, like a brilliant piece of filmmaking. Oh, that's a stretch, obviously, but
yeah,
now you go
like
back.
A breakthrough effects.
Yeah,
terrible
effects.
movie.
But now you go back, and it is so bad. It's great to watch.
It's like, they're extreme.
Yeah,
man.
Category 4.
Yeah, let's go, dude. We're in it, man. Let's see a funnel, man. And they're driving right towards it, and look out.
There's no way you can drive towards a tornado. It physically can't happen.
Stop.
What were they trying to prove?
And then they were trying to put Dorothy.
Yeah, I know
See,
all that.
the thing.
Why were they chasing these things?
What was
just to film?
Because the one, what's her name, Helen Hunt's character,
Helen Hunt
lost her family, or
her father got sucked up in a Category 5 or whatever it's called.
No more cheesy.
So when you be done with tornadoes?
It
at that
was
point?
so bad.
Why would you chase them?
It was she's chasing the tornadoes, and then they're trying to get these sensors up into the tornado, an F5,
That's right.
Into the tornado to like get some computer readout. And any idiot can look at this and go, first of all, why do you have it in this container that you have to take off the back of a truck and place in the path of the tornado and just scatter these sensors around on the ground and let the tornado pick it up. But they got to drive it like right into the tornado.
Turn him off.
But we hope to change all that with a system that I have devised.
God, he sucks.
No, shut up!
Turn him off.
What a wiener.
He really is in love with himself. I thought it was just a summer thing.
Dude, he's gonna rue the day. He's gonna rue the day he came up against the extreme, baby.
The extreme.
Amen, man. Bill, I'm talking imminent ruinage. Imminent ruinage.
Douche
I was
chills.
just wondering why do you call Billy the extreme?
Here it goes.
Because Billy is the extreme.
Bill's the most out of control.
What happened to the? That's the discussion where they get into the F4.
Yeah.
The F1, F2, F3, F4, and then the dumb, soon-to-be wife that he winds up getting rid of goes. Is there an F5? What's an F5? And you just hear like. Like everyone drops their stuff, and it's the slow thing. And one guy has. You got it.
Back there's a strong F2, F3 maybe.
Bet we see some F4s today.
That'd be sweet.
4 is good. 4 will relocate your house fairly efficiently.
Is there an F5?
The silverware.
What would that be like?
Finger of God.
The finger of God. Why don't you take the finger of God and stick it
None of
firmly?
you have ever seen an F5?
Just one of us.
Music.
Oh, I was wishing an F5 came tearing through my house during that part. Would have done less damage.
Is there an F5? No, it ends at 4.
No,
Yeah.
4. That's it. Let's go.
Sorry.
What if one guy, they say, is there an F5? Yeah, but it's much worse.
Yeah. No, they had him drop their silverware and just sit there and go, finger of God.
Yeah, we got other clips, but you get the idea.
That'd be a great answer if they said, what did Karen Carpenter jam down her throat night after night? Topical joke, Jim.
Yeah, right? Pick an anorexic from the 70s.
I remember Twister had a good trailer. It was just like
people were
a
like
cow flying and like hitting the camera or something like that.
We got debris. We got a cow.
Yeah, it should be called Debris.
Debris. That'd be good. And then they had
sequel.
the big oil truck or a fuel truck comes flying into them.
Right.
Like the trailer looked good. It made you go, oh yeah, I'd see that. But then all these like young grunge guys that are just too cool and extreme. They're so extreme. And then you have the corporate sponsored guys in the black SUVs, and they're the stuck up, oh, they're sponsored and they got money. We're just extreme and we have like a 6 cents tornadoes, man. We don't even need the equipment, man. It's like they're at the drive-in. It's like, a hurricane. A tornado's heading this way. And Bill Paxton goes, it's already here. And then, of course, the movie screen starts getting taken away. And I was pissed because The Shining was at least playing at the drive-in movie theater that they were at. And I was enjoying that part of the movie.
You saw it at a drive-in?
Yeah. Oh, no.
In the movie.
Oh, right.
In the movie, when the tornado hits, The Shining is on the screen.
Yeah.
And that's the best part of the movie, is watching The Shining on the drive-in screen that they are at.
Yeah. Never show a clip of a better movie in your movie.
That should be a rule of thumb right there.
They should have had Roadhouse or something on there, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, it's that masterpiece.
Twister better than 2012?
Well, Twister was like more charming.
It's extreme.
Exactly. Dude. Twister was funner
than it's fantastic.
Than 2012. Like Twister you can have fun with now. Like you can watch and go, oh
dude, Philip Seymour Hoffman in Twister. Just fucking brilliant as the extreme dude. Like, he don't care, man. He's a storm chaser. Yeah! Play the music. Whoa. They're driving toward the tornado with, like, fucking Skinnerd playing or something. Yeah! Yeah. Here it is. Yeah, man! Woo! I think we got a good one!
Yeah, let's hold her together, man. Keep the convoy going straight this way. I think it's gonna cut left.
He's got instincts! Yeah! Oh, shut up!
I'm embarrassed.
Dude, it's so bad.
It couldn't even be good Van Halen music.
Oh, yeah, they
could have pumped it up with some good Van Halen music.
It's terrible.
Not music that was made specifically for the film.
Yeah.
What was the name of this song again?
Get back there and start up Dorothy. Start up Dorothy 1. The prototype that we have 18 of, apparently, and don't know how to put it in the way of a fucking tornado. And it's light enough for us to carry out of the back of the truck with the fucking woman, but it's not going to get carried away the whole thing by tornado. Why am I in the movie now? Why am I in the movie yelling?
He does these impersonations. You'd think he was the real Storm. We hear some dialogue from that. Because what a great example of an actor not judging the material, just doing it.
Philip Seymour Hoffman is great.
Yeah, he is.
He's great. And in that, horrible. Over the top, just trying to be extreme guy.
How embarrassing.
It really was.
What, Kevin from Connecticut, Humans Being or Human Being?
No, it was Humans Being.
Humans Being was the name of this song. Oh, my God, that's right. I think it was made just for the movie.
Yeah, it must have been.
Nothing worse.
They stink, I'm telling you.
Been. Clips of Dusty. Is his name Dusty?
Oh, man, don't start that shit. Oh, manly handshake and Zeus. How you doing, man? I'm doing great, Oh, man. Dusty, I'd like you to meet Melissa. Melissa, this is Dusty.
This is just watching the movie
Dusty's
now.
Philip Seymour Hoffman.
I know.
Dusty. He looks like Dusty Rhodes. Great name.
And he'll say things to her. Yeah, he's the man. Yeah.
Why you are the way you are. Come on.
And then he takes her away by the hand.
Come on.
Yeah. I think he describes him.
Just sign it so we can get out of here.
Maybe not.
Please.
Sorry.
All right.
He was describing how great Bill Paxton is at storm chasing and stuff.
Whatever happened to Helen Hunt? She was such a terrific actress.
Oh, wasn't she?
She won the Oscar for with the Nicholson movie where he was
Yeah, but she played the exact same character in every movie she did, and Hollywood finally said, "Beat it."
No, okay, this could be. Yeah,
Savage, right?
Look how extreme he's playing drums on the steering wheel.
What song is this? Help me out.
Purple.
and they're just wooing. Like, if you did this all the time, wouldn't you just stop wooing? That's like us coming in every morning and going, a show, yeah, woo! They're woo-hooing. Why? There's no reason to. This was an awful movie, and we talk about it all the time.
They're all turning the music up.
Yeah, man! We're storm chasers, man!
Jesus Christ.
Dusty is so bad.
But it's definitely a movie worth watching now because it's so ridiculous.
It's a movie. Dusty's playing Andrea Peyser's vagina.
In 2012, the crazy guy is played by Woody Harrelson.
You saw the movie?
I saw 2012.
All right.
Woody Harrelson plays this crazy guy. He lives in like a trailer, and he broadcasts pirate radio against the man. And he knows that there's a
disaster coming.
Yeah.
But oh, wow, man. How cool would that be?
I feel sorry for people like Sam, the youngsters out there.
Why?
Your expectations are very, very low.
I take everything with a grain of salt.
You have no idea how cool movies used to be.
Well, in
they didn't just put pieces of shit together like this 2012. There used to be a purpose to putting a movie together.
The reason John Cusack gets to go on this journey in 2012 at the end is because he wrote this. He was like an author.
Spoiler alert right here. What are you doing?
I don't know if it's a spoiler. I don't even remember if it's a spoiler. What difference does it make?
Damn, you're right.
I love how he comes in here with excitement and we just beat him down.
He's like, who cares?
Right.
Gives a shit.
You see, John Cusack's an author, and he sold very few books.
Yeah.
But thank God, the one person who's a big fan of his is the daughter of the President of the United States of America.
Oh.
Wow.
So,
which one? There's two, right?
Two
daughters of the president.
No. It's not Barack Obama.
Why?
It's Danny Glover.
Oh, it is a black president, though.
Yes.
Oh, okay. And it's 2012?
Yes. It's Danny Glover.
Is it after the election?
I don't know, but Danny Glover is the president.
Wow.
He's not playing Barack Obama. He's just playing...
The president can't get a cab? Like, Danny Glover was very angry about that, I remember.
He was furious.
He was really mad.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Wow.
Hey, a couple things. Thank you, Kevin from Connecticut again. One of our superstars on Instant Feedback. He writes, Opie, play Respect the Wind by Edward and Alex Van Halen from Twister, and then writes yuck in a way I've never seen it written before to show his complete disgust.
Really, man?
Do you remember Respect the Wind? Do we even have that in the master fucking computer?
Of course, that had to be written.
Absolutely not.
For the master Absolutely not.
Can we
Do you
find
have
it on
the live version, Travis, please?
This has got to be such horse shit.
Respect the Wind. Is this during the credits or something, maybe?
I was a big Van Halen fan, definitely the earlier years. This is Respect the Wind.
Yeah, this must be the closing credits. Yeah, you know how they do the big cinematic music, and then it fades into the rock song. They do this on all movies.
Yeah,
like, this isn't even it, right?
That's got to be some Van Halen right there.
Yeah?
It's got to be the boys.
Sitting there playing to the orchestral music.
All right.
Go way into it. Go, like, deep into it, halfway through.
Why, you think it kicks in?
Yeah, it's got to. Come on, right? No?
No.
This is it? This is shit.
Oh.
All right, fuck them.
All right.
I don't even think it deserved a yuck.
Sherry and...
Yeah, right?
Fail.
Epic fail.
Epic fail. Sherry, what's up?
I was wondering if you ever saw that movie about the volcano underground with Tommy Lee Jones and Anne Heche. At the end of the movie, there's like an explosion and everybody's covered with ash. And this little girl points out that everybody looks the same. And they just show, like, slow motion of, like, people.
A social message.
Yeah, great. Everyone looks like Al Jolson. They can sing Mammy.
I hate when little children point out things that should be obvious to the adults, and then the adults take note.
and they go, wow, you know, it's the innocence of the child that makes us realize, look, we all look the same when we're covered with ash.
I just thought of a really bad example of that is in, what is it called, The Day After Tomorrow?
Yeah.
That new one with Jake Gyllenhaal, where basically in the end, because of these natural disasters, the United States becomes a third world country and has to rely on
Mexico.
And
piece of shit.
Yeah, that's good.
And then it pans out at the end, and the last line of the movie is two astronauts in space looking at the world, and they go, "Boy, looks pretty small from up here, doesn't it?"
Social messages, man.
And they're always the same, and they're always written by some douche. The type of people that write those movies are the type of guys that will fucking corner you at a party with a drink and give you fucking horrible... You know what, man? My blood's the same color as his. I heard that fucking sentiment 30 years ago, asshole. Shut up. Don't spoon feed me, you cunt. I'm looking at the pic of the fucking tractor trailers blowing through the sky.
Is that amazing?
Insane?
Wow!
Oh, Jimmy. Yeah, that is amazing. Some major fucking tornadoes. I don't know. Were they F5s?
Oh, shit.
Were they F5s?
Oh, shit.
Finger of God. Finger of
Was
God.
that really a dramatic moment when he said that?
Oh, my God. Oh, an F4, that'll relocate your house pretty efficiently. Is there such thing as like an F5? You bitch. You mention an F5?
What's the look? We see that scene?
Yes, that's a good one.
I've only seen it 300 times.
I know, but I have to see it now because it's so douchey.
Finger of God. Ew.
Finger of God. God's like, hey, what are you asking
Is that
for?
Seymour Hoffman and Bill Paxton?
Yeah, but he's not the one that says it. It's some other douchebag that was part of their big fucking tornado chase, storm chaser thing.
Was he douchey in it? Seymour Hoffman too? That
Everyone was douchey. Philip Seymour Hoffman, who is a great actor, was the biggest douche. Hey, that's why they call him the Extreme. Yeah.
He wasn't considered a great actor yet, was he?
No, this was fucking.
This was before it all happened.
Yeah,
Before Boogie
yeah,
Nights.
this is pre-Boogie
even though,
Nights,
even
right?
though that movie was a huge blockbuster success.
Yeah. Oh, please.
The movie
Tape from.
is about one of the most primordial forces on the face of the
One of the most primordial forces on the face of the earth. Why don't you put her in charge?
Bill Paxton.
We're doomed.
We might not find a good
We're
cop.
pretty shit now.
Yeah, it looks like the only thing that comes up on YouTube for Finger of God is Live from the Compound.
Oh, well,
Version
yeah.
of it.
I might have done a...
Okay.
Okay.
I want to hang out with him.
How'd you guys get in the movie?
I don't know. It's amazing.
Bill's the Extreme!
I'm an idiot.
No, it's okay, man. Everything's cool. Dry your tears, man. Dry your tears.
I'm an idiot, Jesus.
Look at how much fun it is with a visual element.
Oh. I'm partying with the Extreme people. It's on the background on the green screen behind me. And we're just having fun. Yeah. I don't know where the Finger of God
Could
thing
take a
is.
while.
It's the entire movie.
Oh, really?
But yeah,
But
yeah.
how much fun is that with the...
You know, we got to make some decisions.
Oh, that is where they went to dinner.
We got to make
All
decisions.
right. Okay, all right. I think you're there.
Speech is coming up.
Yeah.
Extreme.
It's my commentary.
And the finger of motherfucking God.
You're pumped.
I was pumped.
You got a lot of beef.
Where's your logo backwards?
They put everything backwards on when they post it on YouTube. So digitally, they can't detect it and say that you're infringing on someone's copyright.
Some way you can.
Yes, that's why a lot of times you'll see NBC shows and whatnot reversed, all backwards.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, because you actually get a digital imprint of the movie, and that's how they catch you. It's not one guy that's just watching everything and screening everything.
So you just playing soccer?
It's
Taking a shower. Oh, I'm taking my shirt off and I bumped into you. Was he playing soccer? Oh, was he?
Is that Laura Dern?
no, that's the other one. She was from, what's her name? She's terrible.
Helen Hunt?
Helen Hunt
Oh, yeah.
with the giant forehead.
What? No, she's terrible.
For him.
She had a good run, but she's gone now.
Yeah. She's awful.
Let's do this.
Come on. Yeah, fast forward a little more. You got to go forward. Look at what we're going through to do this.
We haven't done anything yet on the show.
Keep going.
Up against the extreme.
No.
He's gonna ruin
Imminent ruage.
Oh, why does he say that?
Because he's extreme.
What's ruage?
Just hear that.
To rue the day. They'll rue the day. And he goes, imminent ruage.
I can't even watch this. So bad.
It's so bad.
Imminent ruage.
Keep going. Keep going.
I've seen the extreme in high gear.
You guys gotta get some new stories.
They're going to boo the day. Extreme booing.
Oh, my God.
That's good.
Oh, God.
Way too close. And Joe's got the vid on it. She's filming it, right?
She's got the
vid. Out of nowhere, this shitty-looking green Valiant comes pulling up.
Oh, boy, she has to get herself together.
Yeah.
How many times did you tell
Can't handle this. She's got to go upstairs.
Stumbles out of the car. He's got like a bottle of Jack Daniels in his hand.
Oh, it's extreme.
He is
That's why he's extreme.
naked. Not naked.
He's naked with a bottle of Jack, and there's a tornado coming.
Oh, I know how this movie ends.
Get this.
Half naked. Naked.
Cameron Fry.
Joe's yelling at him to get out of the way, right?
Float in a parade.
Yeah. Hey.
He strolls up to the twister.
That's it.
Oh, shit. It's somewhere.
It's just terrible. It's horrible.
Keep going. It's freeze framed, I guess. I don't know where it is.
Evil Bill.
Evil Bill.
I killed him.
Let my camera.
Keep going.
I'm loving this.
It is really.
It's just so off.
Oh,
Four
yeah.
is good.
Yeah.
Four will relocate your house fairly efficiently.
Is there an F5?
Oh,
The finger of God.
Shut up! Shut the fuck up!
I'm all upset about it, I guess.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
You know how that should go? Is there an F5? Yeah, that one's really fucked up.
Yeah, that's like
just
stronger.
stop.
The fork falls. Someone couldn't even hold their fucking fork. That's how crazy it was. She mentioned an F5. I lost all fucking muscular strength in my hands. I can't even hold a fork.
An N5 would scare me more.
5N.
Jay from Huntington on the Twitter. The Twister ride at Universal Studios is more believable than that shit movie. Very good. Well, we had some tornadoes down there in Texas. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
All over Dallas, right?
Yeah,
Near
Dallas.
the airport, near where the Mavericks were practicing. Good old Dirk tweeted yesterday that...
Diggler?
Dirk Diggler. He plays for the Mavs. He tweeted that they couldn't leave the gym because tornadoes were all around the damn place.
How many people commented that it sounded like a freight train?
A lot, Ant.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Here's apparently what a tornado sounds like.
A lot.
Sounded like a train came up. No, the one that goes around Disneyland. Not a real one.
What kind of damage? Do we know yet?
Finger of God.
Yeah. We all saw the video of the tractor trailer.
I did not see it.
You haven't seen it yet?
I was
I did not see it.
And they were explaining those things weigh a shit.
Yeah,
got to be 30, 40 pounds.
Oh, no. Much heavier.
Well, the problem is you're going to have to listen to Chad.
Chad?
We have played Chad on our show over the years.
Chad is the guy that got yelled at.
Chad loves weather.
He loves when a weather-related thing happens because he's the star.
Can we find the Chad clip where he had to scold the woman?
Oh, that guy.
Was that Katrina?
God, I've never forgotten about Chad because he loves weather.
Dude, that is great. I want to hear that really bad.
Do?
Yeah.
And, man, you got to stay out of his fucking way because he'll scold you when he's talking about his weather.
And then he got scolded and looked like a bitch.
Yeah, so the clip we're about to play from the tornadoes yesterday in Dallas, you have to listen to Chad.
Chad.
I fucking hate Chad. Here. Oh, that's it. We don't have a better version of that?
I mean, not the...
We used to play a much better version of that, no?
I don't know if Eric has one.
Eric, you got one? Eric's looking for it really quickly.
Yeah, CNN, right?
CNN Chad.
I have the audio. Okay.
All right, hold on.
All right. Let's give it a listen.
Iraq might have the audio.
But the storm was 902 millibars.
Hold on, Iraq. Hold on a minute.
You got to pause on it.
This is what he's doing is he's explaining barometric pressure,
right,
which I know is exciting as fuck.
Oh, it's a hoot.
It's great.
They're on CNN. Katrina's happening. They want to fucking get like the drama and excitement. It's the fucking news. They don't want the weatherman talking about barometric pressure ad nauseum. So he starts talking about it, and the anchor legitimately starts like, this sucks.
Right.
So she gets involved.
But the storm was 902 millibars. 902 was the lowest that you had with this storm a couple of hours ago. So it has filled in a little bit, filled in with some air, not as low of pressure. But Camille, let me talk, Carol.
Translate that for us. I don't know what that means. What does that mean?
Well, if you would let me talk. Camille was 908. And so this is actually now not as strong as Camille, but not really as strong as it's been. 908. I'm walking over here because you're. I can have this chart, but it's not.
He
in front
lost
of me.
it too.
908 millibars is 26.81 inches of mercury. This storm got down to 26.61.
No one cares.
And right now it's 26.98. Now, if you would go to your home barometer that you have, it's probably a big circle hanging on your wall that you got from an uncle somewhere.
No one.
If you go look at that, that is completely off the screen.
She was totally
Rarely
just.
would you ever have to have a barometer that would go that low in the northern hemisphere, unless you were obviously trying to get under a hurricane.
All right.
Carol.
Thank you, Chad.
All right. Just having fun with you this
You're
morning.
not.
No, that's right. That was the one. Just having fun with you.
You're fucking pissed off at Carol.
You were fucking pissed because she called you out on your Borefest and barometric pressure diatribe.
And I hate to say it, a lot of times the females are wrong in that situation.
Yeah.
But she was absolutely fucking
Chad.
correct.
Chad. Hey, geek.
No one talks about millibars.
Fucking put your dick in your pants and your barometer away and fucking get some excitement here. Wind speed. Whenever you're talking about hurricanes, how about some wind speeds, you motherfucker?
That's all we need to know.
Where's the eye? What's the storm track?
That's right.
But he also was saying that it's not as bad. Like, he was actually giving news that she didn't want to hear.
Oh, that it wasn't as bad.
It was bad, but not as bad. They don't want to hear that shit. They want to hear.
No, they want to.
That's
the
true
end
too.
of the world.
But the point being, you don't need to say it in millibars.
Oh, it's millibars.
You want to hear her part again?
Yeah, quickly.
Not
Okay,
as low of pressure,
Chad,
but Camille.
Chad.
Let me talk, Carol.
Translate that for us. I don't know what that means. What does that mean?
Well, if you would let me talk.
If you would let me talk.
Let me talk, Carol.
Carol. Chad. She's like, Chad. She talked to him like a child. Like if she has a child at home, that's exactly how she addresses the kid.
We might have to play the L.A. clip now. See what we do? I know we've done this a million times.
Clip show.
But, man, according to my Twitter, we got new fucking people coming aboard all the time.
And it's fucking hilarious.
The L.A. clip is classic. When you go home and have a few shooters.
Yeah, shooters. And she didn't even deny it. She was mad at him, but she's like, "Oh well,
You call me
I don't
out
do
on my
that."
drinking in between newscasts?
Yeah, you
How
fuck.
dare you big fuck.